Frick! You kidding me?
Hey brother, what's up?
I got a flat. It's pretty bad.
That's pretty unfortunate.
That's really bad.
Bro, I think you need to get out of here. Hey, we think you need to get out of here. Fix your and get out of here.
Well, I mean, like, I can't because it's
We don't appreciate your kind around here. Get his ass, Will, get him. Get him, yeah, get out of here.
Back up, drop
whoa.
it, drop it.
Whoa. I don't mean to cause any issues.
Get down on the floor now. Get down.
End scene. Woo! Yeah.
Was I safe at home?
How's it going, y'all? Devin here from Tactical Cowboy.
Woo.
Nice job.
Good blood rush.
I bet it was.
Blood rush.
Yeah, I got Isaac and Will here. We're just out here at the Utah Readiness Center. We wanted to bring you guys some awesome everyday carry content, but instead of just talking about gear, which anybody can buy, we want to talk about how realistic scenarios might play out and how to apply your EDC to those scenarios. So that's what we just did. This is our first little scenario we did today. Isaac didn't know what was going to go down. He just knew to react to what we were giving him.
Right, and it just came out of nowhere. Like, Bear hugged me, and Will's obviously a really big guy, and I couldn't escape his grip. So at one point, I just dropped to the floor. And here, let's talk about exactly what I did. I was focusing on my tire, and for a second, I thought Devin was actually coming to help me out. But in turn,
I'm a vato.
and I didn't actually even see his firearm, so I didn't even know. But as he approached me, he says, "No, you need to leave." And it was the second time that he started being really aggressive towards me. He's like, "Well, dude, I can't get out of here out of nowhere because I'm freaking, I got a flat tire." And then Big Will comes and Bear hugs me, and you're like, "Get his ass." So I obviously knew that both of you guys were on me together, which I thought you were friendly at first. I literally thought you were friendly.
It could be that way.
So it can be that way. So what I did was I tried to muscle out of it, but he was holding me as hard as he could. I broke grip. Came down to the floor, I drawed. Immediately when I saw the axe coming at me, I'm like, holy smokes. And he wouldn't stop.
It's a fake axe.
I gave him plenty chances to really stop, and he didn't want to comply. And therefore I took as much shots as I could, as I felt, probably about maybe 4 or 5 rounds. You guys can count it. But it's something like that. And that was just my immediate reaction. Immediately I saw him go down. I knew the next imminent threat was Devin, so I had to turn and assess him, which he just backed away he digressed, and I guess I did the best that I could to, de-escalate more of the situation. But I think the verbal judo is really where it comes at, So also remember the verbal judo to always assess and just be aware of your surroundings.
Yeah, so that's one thing I noticed is I told Isaac to focus on me because he's really good at this stuff, so he might have found us out early. But situational awareness is key, right? So he had his whole focus on me the entire time. Therefore, who knows what kind of environment he's in. Somebody came up behind him, my homie, and my homie ended up getting a good hold on him. And thankfully, he didn't have that axe out already or whatever. But we're just going to jump him and take his money or something like that. So another thing I want to bring up, first situational awareness, second one is going to be his pistol draw was flawless, right? Because when you're in this scenario, you didn't think about your draw.
No.
Not one bit.
No.
So we got to practice enough, which we're going to do here in a little bit, so stay tuned for that. How do you get it where it's repeatable to such an extent where you don't have to think, you just present, and then pretty cool.
Great group.
Tons of rounds, center line, on target, staying accountable for those, which I think, and we always preach, is extremely important.
Yeah.
So 2 things that I'm taking from that little scenario. Situational awareness, so really be aware, and have enough ability to draw your pistol and essentially point shoot, get good rounds on target without having to think at all. Yeah. You didn't get down your sights.
No, I was just point shooting the whole time, and Brother Man was coming after me at that much of a range. It was somewhere right around here that he was not stopping. I gave him chances to comply, and it was right here where I just decided that's where I'm going to send it right now. Instead of, because distance equals time. You do have a lot of time when you give yourself that distance. But when they come with you and they're trying to close the distance, you have to be able to have the good reactions to react. So that's what I did.
Got to execute.
I got to add something. He also got off the X too. Like, he didn't just draw and stand there and put rounds on target. because I was coming after him. So had he just stood there, it probably would have ended differently. I could have hit him with the hatchet or whatever. But not only did he make good shots while point shooting, but also while moving. That's why we do what we do.
Yeah,
Why
exactly.
We have some of our mobility standards and things like that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So we're going to redo that one. Comment below what you guys think Isaac should have done. Maybe he should have done some more verbal judo. Maybe you're going to jail because you shot him too early. I don't know. Leave those comments below. We're going to run through it next time, leaving Isaac open to use his situational awareness techniques that we harp on in our CQB and our executive protection stuff. So
Please comment. Please comment.
yeah, we want to know what you think,
Thank you guys.
because
Thank
you guys know everything. We don't know anything. All right, let's do it again.
Damn it.
Hey, bro. What's
Hey,
up, bro?
holy shit. Hey, drop the gun.
What are you up to?
Drop the gun.
Bro, this is my neighborhood. I can carry a gun.
I don't know if you're gonna shoot me or not, so I'm just protecting myself as well.
What's going on with your vehicle,
I'm just
bro?
looking for my phone. I couldn't find it.
Okay, my buddy will find it for you.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Go ahead. You can look through my phone. Try and find my phone. Don't steal my car.
All right.
This raggedy ass thing, it ain't going nowhere.
I mean,
It ain't going nowhere.
yeah, it's a piece of shit. It's a piece of shit. I get it.
Here, Will, help me out with this guy. We need to help him out.
Hey. I'm gonna leave. I just need to find my phone, guys.
Bro,
Come
you're
on.
in the wrong block.
I'm sorry. Can I leave?
No, you can't leave.
Why not?
Whoa.
Drop the gun now.
Relax.
Drop the gun. Drop the gun.
Relax. End scene.
Drop the gun.
Woo!
I was gonna
All
get
right.
into my car and fucking yeet, and then you end scene.
Drive away.
God damn, your groups are good today, Isaac.
Those are some pretty solid groups. All right, so Isaac, a little bit different that time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we told you go ahead, maintain good situational awareness. Oh yeah. We told you to keep aware of the surroundings, but then we put a little more pressure on you by me coming up with the pistol, pointing at the ground. So that really drew your attention towards me, correct?
Oh yeah. But I'm
Yeah.
still keeping it between the both of you because both of you came up together. So who knew? He probably did have a gun stashed somewhere. I mean, I don't know if he does. He just has the axe or the fake axe.
Yeah.
But you really don't know. So you always have to be like, holy smokes, you have to really. And both of you guys were driving away from each other. So you guys are spreading out. That started to be a little bit too much pressure for me.
Yeah.
And so I tried to come down to your level. And he's like, hey, you're on the wrong block. It's like, okay, can I leave? You know? So I'm trying to respect your place. And then sometimes that can be a good verbal judo tactic to try and de-escalate. But when they don't want to and they're just looking for trouble, sometimes you just got to make the decision. And that's what I did. I ended up taking down Will.
Yep.
Almost took you down because you had a gun.
Probably could have been justified. Drop a comment below if you think I should have got killed.
Yeah.
But yeah, so situational awareness is extremely important, right? So in the first scenario, you hyper-focused on me and I wasn't even as threatening, and then big man took your back. In this one, you kept looking around and you were working angles. What we mean by that is he wasn't just, if Will got over here and I got over here, he wasn't doing this. Because then as soon as he looks at Will, I'm behind him, right?
Right.
He was focusing on keeping both of us in his vision at the same time, which we were making it pretty difficult on him. Yeah, so I thought you did pretty good.
Yeah.
Again, good impacts, no sight picture.
No
correct?
sight. Sight picture, but no sight alignment.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
They're in the peripheral.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm just point shooting. I mean, Brother Man's coming at me. You know
Mm-hmm.
what? I mean, sure, you can say, yeah, he's a big guy, but I'm pretty sure if Devin came at me at the same pace, like switch the roles.
Yeah.
He had a gun, but he didn't do anything, and Devin had the axe and
Still.
he was running at me. I could have definitely, like, it's right here.
It would have been in the same area.
Yeah.
Yep, it's a pretty solid group. So again, we didn't utilize much sight picture or sight alignment on that one, and it was shooting on the move. So shooting while moving and getting used to, while maintaining accountability, engaging the target without a sight picture might be something you need to train if you're focusing on all this EDC pistol stuff. And lastly, situational awareness, right? That's one of the biggest ones that we saw helped you stay successful and out of Will's hands this time.
Yeah, I was, yeah. It's situational awareness is definitely key.
Yep, awesome. So now we're gonna switch it up.
Let's get
Hell
it.
yeah,
Let's get it.
Let's do it. Hey, brother, you all right? All right, end scene. Woo! You got killed.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, they hurt.
They heard that distance. That was a good, like, what, 25, 30 yards?
20 distance, yeah.
Yeah,
20,
yeah.
25.
Awesome. So,
Ooh,
you all right?
that's good.
Yeah, what do we got? We
you
got,
got-
3 here, 3 here.
And then one more on the back while I
then-
was falling down. So you got me.
Oh, actually, there's 2 marks up here, too.
Yeah.
You missed the mic. Good job.
Yeah, nice, nice. Someone was a little different, right? So I was changing my tire. I couldn't get out of the situation, whatever you want to call it. And then all of a sudden, I hear some crazy active shooter guy killing a dude. I look up and there he is. So got behind the vehicle a little bit. It felt like the move to do because he wasn't looking at me. I was actually lucky enough where you were looking that way, I think.
Well, I didn't
You're about
see
to light
you.
up that car?
I didn't see you. I was just kind of looking off over here, and I wanted to go to this car, so I was like, okay,
to
I'm
get-
just gonna go to that one, just murder people over there.
Yeah.
That was like what maybe a typical active
Yeah.
shooter might do.
Just looking for people to kill because they're
Who
crazy.
knows? Who knows?
So yeah, it was actually pretty good because I was able to get a good stable platform and send rounds. And how were the impacts? Was it every round or just some of them?
It was definitely bam, 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 bam as I was going down. So it was like
Okay.
a good consistent rate of fire, whereas a great pace, and it wasn't uncontrollably where you just like, send it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of, like you said in the last scenario, distance equals time.
Yeah.
I had about 20, 25, 30 yards to have the time to get into a good stable platform, present the pistol, and I did utilize my first sight picture.
Yeah.
So that's something we've been utilizing a lot lately when shooting at distance, when trying to go fast and eliminate a threat, is getting that first sight picture real hastily, lining those sights up, and then I can send it.
Yeah.
And I've been shooting irons a lot lately
Yeah,
too. So
yeah. In some certain situations, you might not have to draw and actually use your sights. For this one, he actually had to because he was at a greater distance, so he had more time to acquire a sight and really be precise of where he wanted it to go.
yeah. So how do we think we could have done better? Reacted sooner? Came over, stripped you of your weapon. I saw you were still moving a little bit, so I wanted to keep eyes on you. But then I also wanted to see how Will was doing. And
Well, exactly.
gone.
Oh yeah. Well,
You were gone?
I murdered
Yeah.
him.
That was gone.
That
but
was that.
with you kind of just really went aggressive straight from there to here within like what, maybe 3 to 5 seconds. I don't know. You
Yeah.
guys can count it.
did take a look around the vehicle that way just to gain some situational awareness. Should you do it or not? I don't know. Drop it in the comments below. But it's kind of been ingrained to us at this point to when you're passing through thresholds, which is around the corner of that vehicle, he's already down. Give it a quick peek while orienting the muzzle that way real fast. You never know. We just
Yeah.
did some interesting scenarios where maybe Will's hiding over there. He's ready to tackle me because he's a linebacker, right?
Lineman. But
Lineman.
Well, I actually thought, so to expand on this, it relates really back to a certain scenario that happened a couple years ago where it was actually in protest where this individual snatched the rifle away from a protester because protesters were out stealing and actually burning cars, taking guns and stuff like that.
Weapon snatcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on YouTube. and
So this
Instagram.
kind of relates to that in a way. You kind of you made sure that everyone else around you was safe by doing situational awareness, and you took away the gun from me as well.
Yeah.
So
Always things to improve. though.
Yeah, I think
Always
that was a
things
great
to
situation.
improve. Comment below what we could have done better. Another thing with the EDC, didn't think about the draw at all. Pistol came out
yeah.
nicely.
Nice.
Didn't think about lining up the sights at all. They presented pretty much perfectly, and
Yeah.
so you got to train for that, which we're about to show you how to do on the range.
Yeah.
All right, should we switch it up one more time?
One more time.
Yeah.
One more time.
Woo!
Great job. Great job.
Please don't shoot me. Please don't shoot.
Hey! 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 Hey, brother, you okay?
No, man, I got shot in the leg.
Shit. All right, come on. Let's go. I'm gonna drag you. Come on, brother. What happened?
I got one good leg. I got shot in the leg.
We gotta get you to the hospital. Try to open that door. There you go. Get in there. We got you. All right, end scene. Not bad, not bad.
God damn, that's a lot.
Get a clip of Isaac. This is what we do for you guys.
Got him in the handle there.
Oh my gosh, that hurts so bad. Why'd you have to hit the fat right there at the fucking end? Ow. Ow. Ow.
Yeah,
Dang.
that's how my chest looks since you
Oh
hit
my
me too.
gosh. That hurts so bad.
on, get
That hurts so bad.
Well, you kept shooting.
Right?
All right, so
Good
that
job.
that was a little bit different. We wanted to switch it up, so I was in the store, the grocery store, or something way over there, about 100 yards away, something
Roughly,
like that.
roughly.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't see
then-
it until about 50 yards, so.
Yeah. Then my brother and whoever this guy is, we're hanging out in the parking lot at the grocery store. It doesn't matter, talking to each other. Crazy active shooter guy comes up
Yep.
and started closing the distance, right? Because my brother, my loved one, is there. There could be an argument of don't get involved. Well, I kind of have to get involved. If my brother is there, I have to come save him or something like that, right? Whatever. So, started coming towards you, got the pistol out. You recognized me about halfway.
Yeah.
So he recognized me halfway, beelined it to use that vehicle as some cover concealment. Doesn't really matter. I would rather have something between me and Isaac than nothing.
Yeah.
So worked that angle, but then also he engaged his rifle towards me. So I can't just use cover, right? I gotta fight back. Return fire when you get fired.
Yeah, I thought that was a good move for you to do, really aggressively get off the X. And I saw that. So that, and I don't know if you noticed, at one point I started to like do it, maybe an active shooter would have done, just start walking towards a
Yeah.
person who wanted to kill you, you know?
Maybe.
And then you just started getting that aggression on in, and that you can't really back away from a fight. I mean, I've seen it too much where people they don't commit all the way, and you were committed. You were
Yep.
definitely committed.
So drop that in the comments below. Do you think I was too committed? Should I have stayed at that vehicle where, halfway towards Isaac when he was kind of going down with his rifle, he was still kind of shooting. And then we ran out of our ammunition. And I'm pretty sure I went right here to grab my spare mag, which is usually there, but these are the Sim Glocks. So it's actually in the back pocket.
Yeah.
So that took a while. So
Yeah.
you're able to get rounds off.
Yeah.
Little story there, or a little lesson learned there, always carry an extra magazine. I do for sure, I carry 2 extra. One on my body, one in a pack. But that 15 rounds went fast.
Oh, so you did reload.
I think it was actually 12.
Some.
No, I reloaded.
Yeah. Damn.
I had to reload.
Damn.
Yep.
Fuck, it might have to happen because sometimes it doesn't take one round. It might have to take.
Oh, it could take a lot of rounds.
It could take a lot of rounds, especially when you're stressed,
Yeah,
and, adrenaline. So.
Exactly. So that reload took a while because it was in the not usual position,
Right.
but stayed moving, right? So it didn't just stand there.
Yeah.
Oh no. Boom. Stayed moving and got the gun back up and shot you a few more times
Nice.
on the ground.
Now talk to me about what you did with these two gentlemen over here. What, did
I
you
didn't really pay attention to Will. If my loved one is injured, I've got to focus on them. They're still alive, breathing. I don't know this man. He got killed.
Yeah.
I was deceased.
Yeah.
But another one that we wanted to bring up with this scenario was fitness, right? So
Yeah.
we had an engagement that gets your heart rate up, a 100-meter run, having to drag a buddy, 30, 40 yards into the vehicle. If you're not fit, you're not going to be prepared for that instance. So I feel totally fine right now.
Yeah.
But a lot of folks that we've had out on the range, and if you're watching this, you might be like, holy cow, can I carry a 150, 160-pound man 25 yards after a 100-yard sprint? Maybe, maybe not. So really got to push that fitness for sure.
Yeah. Fitness is very, very much key. Join Performance Center Recovery Group. You can definitely get after a lot more fitness in there.
Damn, solid ad. Solid ad. Yeah, we actually did our 2-gun experience out here, and we had a very similar event where guys would have to drag, 15 yards, 20 yards?
Oh yeah, it was a little bit more
Drag,
than that. Yeah.
drag Tommy, so 160 pounds, behind a barrier, shoot, 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 drag him again, 15 yards, shoot, 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 drag him again.
Yeah.
And guys, I mean, that was a lot more stressful than that, I'd say, just because it's all dragging, not running and dragging. But guys were falling over, completely gassed after dragging one guy that first 15-yard increment. So it's really, really important. But yeah, have an extra magazine staged because those rounds went fast.
Yeah, it did.
And most of the time, you guys are carrying these little baby pistols. I would say the smallest you should go would be a Glock 19. That was only 15 rounds. I think it might have been loaded to 12 because sometimes the Sims can be a little of a pain and expensive.
But still.
But yeah, 12, whatever it was, 12, 15 went way fast.
Too quick.
Yep. And then also it was really bad because you see the mag, that was, Isaac was here. That was while closing the distance, finishing the fight, and then boom.
Yeah.
So maybe we should have stayed behind the vehicle and finished the job. But then you also got your loved one there
He was
screaming.
crying out,
Yep. I
"Please
mean,
save
I'm probably
me.
going to close the distance, get the job done.
Please save me." You
Yep,
know.
exactly.
I know
So,
yep.
maybe 3 lessons learned. Have an extra magazine, stage that extra magazine properly, even if you're training, right? Back pocket reloads aren't that cool.
No.
What else? Fitness. And then maybe you want to apply the marksmanship from a distance or close the distance, whatever you want.
Yeah.
How were the hits? We didn't even talk about that.
You can kind of see it a little earlier, but definitely a lot more on the left arm.
Okay.
And then you kind of made your way down this way just because in my angle of falling down, you're able
Yeah.
to definitely take me down. But yeah, I will say you definitely did not get all 15 on
Oh,
me.
no, not at all.
But when he closed the distance, because he needs to protect those and protect his loved one, definitely, I'm pretty sure you were not aiming down the sights.
No.
And they were definitely hitting me as well.
Oh, yeah,
So-
so sight picture.
Sight picture
So at
was
the beginning, when I lined up behind the vehicle and it was basically like me and you, we're about to get after it against each other, I got a hasty sight picture and sent it. And then when we maneuvered from the trunk to the hood, just to try to create a new angle on you because you're engaging me, right?
Yeah,
so I don't just
yeah.
want to stand there.
Yeah.
That was pretty much no sight picture because I've got iron sights and I'm trying to shoot on the move, stay within a certain amount of distance for that cover, concealment, and then the guy's shooting back at me. So that's kind of how it goes, right?
Yeah, sometimes you're going to have to shoot more than 15, guys. So
Yep,
Just be
exactly.
prepared for that.
Could be a good reason to have a red dot too.
Ooh, very
Right?
nice.
Right. Awesome. Yeah, we're going to get into the gear later. So now let's get into some pistol drills, applying what we just experienced, how we can master those with a real firearm. And yeah.
Let's
do
get
it.
after it.
Yeah, let's get after it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so we finished up our scenarios. We got our real pistols ready to rock and roll, our full EDC setups. I got my extra mag. Really happy I have that from Ford Holsters. We'll tell you all about the gear later. So we're gonna start with a very basic marksmanship drill because what I experienced in my 2 scenarios was I had to apply pretty solid pistol marksmanship. So y'all know on our website we have the standard, right? The 3 circles that you do at 3 yards. Some of our scenarios had us shooting much further than that. So we're going to take the standard format, the advanced times, and then we're gonna apply those at 25 yards. 25 yards we believe is a good standard to hold yourself to, where you could probably still get some pretty good hits at 50. For sure, 25 and in, you're gonna destroy the target. So we're gonna try to maintain accountability. I would love all A zones. So what this is gonna be is we're gonna do 10 sets of 1 round from the draw at 25 yards going for the A zone. We want that done in 2 seconds or less. 5 sets of 2 rounds, we want that done in 2.5 or less. And then 2 sets of 5 rounds, we want that done in 3.5 or less. So we go much faster on this normally on the 3 circles, but it's kind of our first time experimenting with this format at 25 yards, so it should be pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, also trying to stay hydrated with our new sexy water bottle. So,
Ooh, hey.
ooh, yeah, Nalgene,
like that.
BPA free, so you're not drinking plastic every single second of every single day like we always do. Yeah, you want this.
Well, that's me on the horse.
What is it, Paniolo?
Paniolo.
Yeah, that's cowboy in what language? Comment it below. We're getting a lot of comments today, maybe, hopefully. All right, let's do it.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Stand by. Nice.
We're well within time.
Yep, 192.
Oh, perfect.
Stand by.
Uh-oh, Mag's giving me problems.
202.
Oh,
That was
we're
me.
dead.
Isaac.
That was me. That was me.
157.
Woo!
It only picked
That was really nice.
That was good.
163.
Got out there, found it.
158. Stand by.
That shock is throwing me off.
2 more. Stand.
That was clean.
4.
Left side that time.
190, Isaac. 208. 202.
Awesome.
203.
Awesome.
224. 5 rounds. Stand by.
Oh, I just made it, didn't I?
3.6.
Woo!
338.
That was a little harder than I thought. That was harder than I thought it was gonna be.
Uh-huh.
That was harder than I thought it was gonna be. So we made the times,
Yep.
essentially. Isaac messed up a couple, but I'm pretty sure I hit the wood on one of these.
Yeah, there was one where I didn't see it.
Oh, pretty solid. There's my wood shot.
Here's my delta.
And I've got one off the right edge. So let's count them up.
Shit.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 22, 23, 24, 27, 28, 29. And I don't see, maybe there, but I don't see the 30th. Oh, right there. There we go. Okay, not bad. How'd it go?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Charlie. 2 Delta. The rest is Alpha. But no misses. No misses.
Nice.
No misses. Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
20 out.
So yeah, I had 2 hit the edge. One thing I will say is, I think you need to slow down with the iron sights a little bit. Maybe not necessarily slow down, but confirm that sight picture. Because if it looks decent, at 10 obviously you're gonna hit it, but at 25, swaying, got a far right and a far left shot. So we really like our standard because it's 17 draws and 30 rounds downrange. So not only do you get the marksmanship practice, but you get to put the gun into the fight. Maybe trying to push that speed on that and slow down, be more precise in the marksmanship could be your tactic. Either way though, as you saw in the scenarios, we didn't have any issues getting the pistol out whatsoever. So that's why I really like the standard or this format. Lots of presentations and then good marksmanship because yeah, it'll get you really proficient at that so you don't have to think about it when the scenario comes up. So what do you think, do it again?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do it again. Try to tighten it up a little bit. The times, we're fine. Another thing I would say for training is, watch out, Braden. Back up, we'll go down range with it. So I just started using the Glock 19 and these sights right here. And I don't know if you can look down. Those sights focus in on them. But these are pretty cool. So they've got a very, very narrow front sight post. And you line that up in that notch, and then it's got the white window that you line up in that little hole right there. So pretty nice. I've been liking it a lot, and we just did the scenarios with Glocks, with irons. So we know we could be pretty good marksmen with them. And then we had a private event out here on Tuesday, and we did this drill 3 times, but with no time limit. And I was all alphas and just a few Charlies. But when you add down that time limit, it gets pretty spicy. So this would be my first time running these sights with a time limit. That's good though, right? You gotta be able to get the gun out quickly. Now, do you always have to get the gun out fast in a self-defense scenario? I don't know, maybe not, right? I've heard that a lot is, does a sub-second draw, which we're not drawing sub-second obviously, but does a fast draw truly matter? I don't know. I would say what truly matters is getting the gun out pretty much clean and efficiently. So when we're doing these kind of speeds and standards, over there, I would say we're going a little bit slower, getting the gun out, but it felt smooth, natural, and who knows, maybe in the video it looked pretty good. But yeah, so when we push these speeds in a controlled setting, they are very, very nice and they translate well to the scenario. All right, so we're waiting for Braden to go ahead and run us through these drills. We're gonna do it again. One thing I also noticed as I was walking back was over there when we were doing the scenarios, I was shooting at a slightly slower rate of speed than those 5 rounds in 3.5 seconds. But I'm not sure how it's gonna look for you guys, but I'm sure it looks a decent pace, but it felt super slow, which is nice because over here, if we can get that 5 and 3.5, getting some good hits at 25, whatever I was doing over there, maybe it was 5 and 4, 4.5, feels slow and smooth and easy to get those really good hits.
Yeah.
So yeah, that doesn't mean you're always going to shoot super fast in these defensive scenarios. Isaac shot fairly fast because it was close range.
Yeah, so I mean, like,
Yeah.
once again, it can average between 1 to 7 to 15, you know, so.
Yep.
And it depends on the rate of fire, too. I mean, you shot at a really good pace where you were somewhere around 25 yards, nailed me. And then, whereas my encounter was somewhere around 3 yards and 5 yards, and I just point shot and went bam, 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 and that
Yep.
was it, you know?
Yeah. So what I'm getting at is when you train like this, that feels slow and easy, and you can engage accurately. All right, let's do it. Let's clean it up. Then I'm going to get the gun out a little quicker and try to get a little cleaner of a sight picture.
That was
There we
Charlie.
go. There we go.
That's an alpha. I'm
Yeah,
good.
that was on average from last time, I believe, about 0.15 to 0.2 slower.
Yeah,
And that little bit, I feel very confident that those are a lot more dialed in.
same.
Yep.
Yep.
Dialing it down that little bit. It's actually crazy that we did that just now and got a lot better marksmanship.
Right.
Because I felt like that was a similar pace to what we did over there.
I did find myself.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Woo! Yeah! Woo! Hey, look, no hands.
No hands.
No hands. I found myself actually finding my sight picture and sight alignment more deliberate, and it gave me a little bit more time just to confirm. Therefore, I can honestly say this one is a lot more in the A's. I felt that as well. But one thing else I wanted to add is when people do a lot of training with other companies that are out there, they do a couple reps and then they talk about it for a very long time. Where something like this, it's very simplified where you get rep after rep after rep after rep and you keep doing it over and over. And we just showed you from the last, 25-yard standards that we were doing to this one, we're really bringing it back, and you could say we're kind of warmed up now, and we're definitely dialing it in. So at reps really do count when it comes to range days. So make sure you get out, not just have a scrambler type of a drill and then, hey, that was so much fun, but really think about what you're doing through the drills and then repeat it over and over so you can actually get some good data off of that. Ah, that was a Charlie or a Delta.
217.
Dang it. Nice pace. Nice pace.
On the point fours.
0.4s. Got it. That makes sense. That one felt good.
Yeah, all around the point fours. Last one, 0.38.
Gotcha. Yeah, so snuck into the threes, but gaining, I guess, a good sight picture and making sure my target's still there. I mean, obviously it's a paper target, but
Yep.
in reality, like we did over there, have to make sure the guy's actually still standing there. So.
I thought I was gonna be
all
late.
over the fucking place.
I thought I was gonna be late.
Three, 2, 9.
All right.
Nice. Lots
So
of
one thing
Charlies.
on that first set of 5, I'm a little concerned. I have a tendency with irons to elevate that front sight post because I'm keeping it in my vision while I'm staying focused on the target. Actually, it looks pretty fine. Okay. I was a little worried that I was elevated. Well, it might be fine or they might be completely over the target. We'll see. So this looks way better. And I'd be interested to go back and look at the data. But I think it was, 1 to 2/10 slower on average, I'd say, for most of those rounds, especially the singles.
Yeah.
Maybe just 1/10, honestly. But really got it a lot more dialed in. Held a little bit to the right, I guess. But that's the kind of pace I need to be going with the iron sights. And I bet it matches the pace that I was going over there with those distance shots. And we still made the times. Yeah. Good job, Isaac.
All
Yeah, it's not bad.
in, but more Charlies on this one. because I rushed those last. So my single round was definitely really good, but everything after that came to Charlie's and Deltas.
5,
Yep.
2,
I'm sorry.
4, 4, 3, 4.
So yeah.
So Charlie's,
What? So I got
one Delta.
2 deltas, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Charlies. So 2 deltas, 8 Charlies, 20 alphas out of 30 rounds at that pace. I'm pretty happy with that.
19 Charlie, 1 Delta,
Oh, 19 Charlies.
and then 9 alphas for this. I'm assuming it's that single shot right here. This is where it was really good.
The singles, you were
The
nailing it?
singles was really good. After that, I'm kind of yanking it. I know I'm yanking it. So
Yep. But yeah, so just dialing it back, and I'm not even going to say slowing down was the key.
No.
Focusing up
Focus.
was the key.
yeah,
So really for me, making sure that sight picture is there. The first one I was going a little bit quick, I think, because normally if we did this at 3 yards in a 3-inch circle, yeah, it's a 3-inch circle, but you can get it a lot faster and easier that way. Awesome. All right, so
Lot of
that's
fun.
what we would recommend, especially for the scenarios we encountered where we had to shoot at distance. Shoot at distance at a rate that you can control and that you would honestly want to engage a target at. Obviously, that first set, I think it was just a hair too fast for me with the irons to maintain accountability like I was during the scenarios, you know? That second one, literally it was dialing it back 1/10 of a second and really upgraded that accountability to a standard I was pretty happy with.
yeah. I would say something like this kind of replicates back to that Eli Dicken. Where
Yeah.
he was inside the mall and he shot like, what was it, 8 rounds out of 10 made it onto the target from 40 yards. And this kind of sets you up to something like that, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Aim small, miss small, right?
Hell
Aim
yeah.
small, miss small.
Awesome. All right, should we try that one real fast just for fun?
Oh, the Eli Dicken drill?
Yeah, that could be fun. All right, so we just decided we're gonna have some fun with this. So we're gonna do the Dicken drill, which was popular last year. This is my first time doing it. I think it'll be fun. I don't know if you had a red dot or iron sights. That'd be cool to find out.
Yeah.
I think it could be done with either one of them. So 15 seconds, you said?
Yep.
Yeah, so we're at 40. We have 15 seconds to shoot 10 rounds, and we need 8 of them to hit. I really want all 10 of them to hit because I feel like I could take my time and get some good marksmanship in.
Yeah.
.87.
Yep, I slowed down halfway through because I was like, oh, I got lots of time.
Yep.
Slow it down, slow it down.
.935.
Nice. So you'll see we went at pretty much the same pace. So our general rule is once your sight picture is there, you're cleared hot to send it.
Yeah.
So that's why we didn't take the full time. Now we're gonna see if we should have taken the full time.
Yep.
Isaac's all nervous.
I am.
It's a good test, it's a good test.
But I mean, I saw the return right back to where I wanted it.
Yeah.
Very deliberate with my trigger press, so I'm
oh, I
hoping I
see
did
some
it.
holes in the tape. I see some holes in the tape. That one, that's all I needed.
Yep.
I didn't need the other 9.
Oh, hey, I'm all right.
Oh,
I'm all right.
oh, hell yeah.
Actually,
Let's
I'm
go.
pretty damn good.
Redemption for my first
Oh,
run.
I'm
That
so
sucked.
good. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go. Gee.
You got all 10?
I got all 10, baby. 1 Delta, 3 Charlie, the rest
Ah.
Alpha.
Well, I got 9 out of 10, but I'm still really happy with that. Because mine, I think, was maybe faster. Mine was faster.
Well under time.
Yeah.
Both of us. Both of us.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so go ahead, show
Be
this
the
group,
judge.
Blake. Pretty awesome center line group. Like, I'm really, really happy with that.
That's pretty good, though.
I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah,
I'm
so
pretty
am I.
happy
That was
with
the first time I've ever done it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so we passed.
Oh.
Woo!
Oh.
Passed the dick. and
Ritter.
drill.
Oh.
Let's go. Yeah.
All right, guys, so we just went and did the Dickens drill. I'm gonna now have these guys do the Dickens drill with a little bit of physical stress. So we're gonna have them run from those cars back there, and then once they get there, we'll go ahead, hit the timer, and then once the buzzer goes off, they'll end up shooting the Dickens drill, and we'll see how the scores will compare to being completely calm to having a little bit of physical stress.
Isaac, there's a scenario. We gotta respond. Oh, it's a hill.
Stand by. All right, ready, stand by.
Whew.
992.
Okay, same time.
Same time.
Damn, I will say, running in these barbell apparel jeans,
Ooh,
it's quite nice.
bro,
Damn.
that ass right now. Yeah, it's good. Very flexible. I love it. Definitely worth getting dirty. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Let's go check.
look at that. Highly recommend. Look at that range of motion.
Solid.
So, I think it went fairly well. We do stuff like this a lot, so I didn't feel super rattled by the cardio. I am breathing though, obviously. It was about 150, I'd say. I think the side picture was a little less steady though. We're about to find out. I got some in the tape, so that's nice.
Here we go.
Oh, so pretty good actually.
3 Delta,
I don't know if they're all 10 there, but
4 Charlie.
1, 2, geez. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. So we hit them all. I actually did better.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So difference of 1 Alpha, 1 Charlie, but no deltas that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if your fitness is on point, you'll be able to perform even if you had a 150-yard sprint, then you're shooting at 40 yards.
Yeah.
So get fit, so important. How'd it go?
Absolutely. I got 3 Deltas, 4 Charlie, 3 Alpha.
Yeah, so good. Group hugging a little bit to the right.
Right.
But
To the right.
that's your trend.
Yeah.
That's your trend.
Yeah. So, but
All
pretty
right.
good. Pretty good.
Damn, and we shot at the same, pretty much the same exact rate. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it just goes to show if your fitness is on, you're gonna be a badass.
Absolutely.
When it counts.
Absolutely.
When the pressure's on.
Woo! Perform on demand.
Yeah. We're gonna move on to a little bit of point shooting practice, up close and personal, and we're gonna do mobility with it too. So we're gonna be on the move. Then we'll end with our mobility standard, which kind of puts it all together that if you guys aren't doing it yet, you need to be doing it. So stay tuned, let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're gonna work our getting off the X, our movement drills, and our point shooting. So you can see here we've got a bunch of different targets. Lined up, we've got the ones we've shot, and then this one's a no shoot. Might as well add that in, right, just in case you need to create more angles when you're doing your tactical stuff, or your competition stuff, or whatever. So I'm gonna place Isaac where I want him. I'm gonna yell at him what direction to move from and which targets to shoot. So we're gonna go from left to right, target 1, target 2, target 3. You put as many rounds as you want into it and think until you feel like you've put effective fire on the target. So it could be 3 rounds, it could be 10 rounds because it's a tougher movement. So I'm gonna yell out a direction. He's gonna start moving, start to get his pistol out. Then I'll also say a target. Maybe I'll say 2 targets. Did you hear that?
Yep.
Maybe I'll say 2 targets. I don't freaking know. This is a fun, random little drill that you could do with your buddies. Make sure you got an awesome range where we could shoot, get a complete 180. We're pretty lucky here. All right, so let's go ahead and give it a shot. You ready to rock and roll, Isaac?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, go ahead, back up for me. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Back up, back up, back up, and stop. All right. So, you know, going from left to right. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. Stand by. And forward. 1. All right, holster up. Stay where you are. All right, yeah, so really good to identify the target, right?
Yep.
You're like, oh crap, what happened? Which obviously would happen to you if we did that in the force on force. Good shots, good shots. All right, get ready. Stand by. Left. Target 3. Get that gun up. Not bad, not bad. All right, holster up. Stay right there. One thing I would have liked to see if I was training Isaac right now is staying moving while hitting that reload. It doesn't always apply, right? I mean, if you're behind a structure, probably don't get out of the way of it. But it's just a good habit to get into, because if he's sending rounds at a target, that target might be sending rounds at him, just like he was shooting at me earlier. All right, ready? Stand by. Forward. 2. Nice. Holster up, holster up. All right, let's go ahead and check the targets.
Okay.
And we're staying safe on it. Now Will decided he's going to screw around with that area, so obviously we're not going to shoot because he's a little bit downrange. All right.
So from 1, I think it was because of the angle that I was moving at.
Did you miss one right here?
No,
no, that's...
It was 4. It was
Yep.
4.
Oh, you're good then.
But I think because of the angle, it started to really skim into the A zone, right? So there's that one.
Good to go. Awesome.
Number 3, pretty decent. 1 out. 1 out. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to go for the A. So 1 out of the A. So it's 1 Charlie, 3 alphas. Pretty good. And this one was all alphas. The reason why I felt this one was really confident because I wasn't really looking at my sights. I just kind of pointed, shooted, and I sent it.
Box.
Really sent it. So therefore,
It's out.
had a really tight grip. I sent 5 rounds. Thought that was pretty damn good. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think?
I thought it was good. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
All point shooting, right?
Pretty much.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Not getting a sight picture, or maybe as you evolve through the scenario, you're
Yeah.
gaining a better sight picture if you needed to.
Yeah.
Good drill to do, for sure. Makes you think, right?
Yeah, it did. It did.
And stay on the move. Stay on the move.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like what Devin was saying. Hey, kind of stay on the move while you're doing the reload. Not a really big deal, but you're not going to stand there, reload, and then keep on moving, if you have a threat that's in front of you. Because he did call, 3, and I did stop with the reload. So if that guy was still a threat, you might have to send one more afterwards, kind of like that scenario that you did earlier. You
Yep,
reloaded and you kept on
exactly.
shooting. So.
All right, so where do you want me to start?
Back it up, back it up, back it up.
And there's nothing wrong if you're doing this
Right
drill
there.
with your buddy to do this distance and say backwards. Now he's freaking
Exactly. You
making
already
it
called
harder.
it. You fucking called it. Damn it.
Oh, is that what you're gonna do?
It's exactly what I was gonna do.
I might get on the sights with that.
It's all good, it's all good.
But just play with it, right? Have fun with it.
Yeah. Play with it.
Just keep an eye on Will over there.
Stand by. Right. 2. Woo. Nice.
All right.
I like what you did right there. You actually came off the gun, came to a compress ready. Did not want to actually get sights on with this guy, with
Yep.
the bystander. So good. Very good. Very good.
Yep, so wind's getting us.
Also,
If-
Will. Also, Will.
Yep, Will's got us. So let's talk about that. So it could be up to you, right? Well, it's innocent bystander. I get your finger off the trigger. You're not going to shoot him. Still, I would probably try to push for not muzzling somebody. So I brought it up just enough where I knew the muzzle would be over top somebody's head at that distance.
Yeah.
Came around, brought it back down, and I actually did get a pretty good sight picture on that second time because I wanted to make sure I got the job done. Looks like we got some pretty accurate fire though. All right.
Pretty decent.
Where do you want me? Back
You're
where
right
I was?
there. Stop. Right there. We'll wait till Will's out of the way.
Where?
Yeah, facing that way. Facing that
this way?
way. Yep, facing
Okay.
that way. Stand by. Forward. 3.
Awesome. For sure, that was all point shooting.
Yeah.
There's no doubt, especially at that range. Let me grab an extra mag.
Yep. Then when you're done, get
Thanks,
jet set right here.
All right.
It'll be a little different. I'm gonna put like maybe 3 targets on this. Yeah. Back. 1. Okay, stay right there. Here we go again. One last one. One last one.
Facing this way.
Yep, facing that way. Left! 1, 2, 3!
Just went full send on that one. 3 bad guys. Put a lot of rounds into them. That was good. That was good. I was excited. I felt like, okay, with 3 targets, the reload's coming for sure.
Yeah.
That's actually a decent reload.
That was a fucking
not
good one.
bad.
That was a good one. Good job. Good job.
Reloads is one of my weaknesses because we don't
Let's
train
see
it
it.
that often.
Let's see it. Let's see it, Devin.
So maybe we'll start doing that here in a second. All right. So I know I went full send on that last one.
Yeah, so these 3 are me. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, 4. Really good. All A's. Up. 1
Got a
delta.
low delta there.
Delta.
Pretty happy with this one.
Yeah. It's a Charlie. 1 delta. The rest is in.
All right.
Nice. This one looks good. This one looks good.
2
And
Charlies, 1 delta, and this one.
and we're clean.
Oh yeah,
And
of course.
we're clean.
Of
Gotta
course
keep
we are.
him clean.
Yeah, so we've actually done this sometimes with private clients where I'll have 12 targets out here with different numbers, shapes, and colors on them, and I'll have another 10 of these, and it's just mayhem. And they got to
Yeah.
figure it out, create angles, stay on the move, all that kind of stuff. We'll also add in the cars, we'll put them around the cars, so pretty good training.
Ooh. Tactical Cowboy. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. We really appreciate your support. Please follow us and like and subscribe on Tactical Cowboy on YouTube. And definitely stay tuned for some really good things in the future. Mahalo for watching.